Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, I think I probably need to put it down there. All right, so pretty much I'm just up late and decided to come live because there's just been a lot going on in these streets. Now, here her has been on some BS and trying to get her moment. I mean, she's been trying to get her moment since God knows when, okay? And she's been out here chasing Goomba down. I mean, and you know what? She's been avoiding that mug shot, and she don't want y'all to know that she bit her mama. Mm-hmm. Sitting up, biting her mom, doing the most, and hiding behind that avatar. Hmm. I mean, she kind of looks like Monopoly. No shade. She does. But you know what? At the end of the day, Goomba is a womanizer. He should really be ashamed of himself. Like, ugh, just like the things that he told this woman, like, he wished that Jag would go to glory so he can reap the benefits of her life insurance policy. And I know we're all content creators. And I was like shooting the shit with him at first. But girl, I do not like that ugly dude. That man is ugly as hell. I just wanted him to come on my panel so I can really cuss him out. That would have been a time where people could have really saw me get really ratchet. If he would have come over there, I would have lured him over there and immediately started going in on him because you sat up here and left your wife and now you're acting like you're a single man. Like if you wanted to be single, only thing you had to do was go and get your divorce and you could have been single. You could have done everything that you wanted to do. But no, you didn't do it that way because you didn't have the clout. You didn't have the it factor. Like your whole wife had to brand you. And now everything that she taught you, now you're trying to use it, but it's not working because you don't have the right formula. You don't have the right formula. And I don't care how many people say, oh, well, Jag cheated on him. We never heard any of Jag's partners come online and say, oh, yeah, we whoop de whoop. And she did this and she did that. We've never heard that. I'm going to speak from a woman's point of view. When we are upset, baby, I'm gonna give you an example because me and my husband got into it, and I call his mama, a nasty word or whatever the case may be. It happens. It happens when you're around somebody 24/7. But in Jaguar's case, this was like she had to care for herself, her son, her mom, and then another husband kid. He's pretty much a big old kid that's still living in his mama's house because his behavior really shows that like he just can't grow up. For heaven's sakes, he wants to stay up all night playing the game sleep all day, wake up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, have a bowl of cereal, and everybody is just supposed to be okay with a grown man who is married that does not have a schedule, that can't keep a job. I mean, the most employment that he's had was with Jaguar. Oh, excuse me. The most employment that he had with Jaguar, and that's on those press runs, on those interviews. What is it, night and day? Um, and he's really not even welcome over there. He's really not welcome anywhere because people are seeing him for who he is. Anytime you are in a financial situation to help somebody in need that helped you, you know, you stayed up under their roof, you was riding in their car, etc., and you can't help them, that's a problem. You sat up there and ran off with that lady's money and decided that it was all cool. And then y'all talking about scamming. Here Her is the biggest scammer on YouTube. She's scamming y'all with that voice. She's scamming y'all with her fake concern. Because this, I'm going to tell you where it started from with Her. Where it started from with her is she had this live and she's trying to gather everybody. Oh my God, this little girl is being transported across state lines. Her parents, you know, her family wants her. You know, she has an apartment. She's this, she's that. And we need to get her back home. This woman was telling y'all that, oh, we need to get her back home. Like the donations or the cash apps or the super stickers, we're going to be going towards getting that girl back home. She lied. She lied. She lies all the time. And she has this white gay guy over there that's a part of the scam and the scheme. And, you know, his little white voice is supposed to make the blacks feel comfortable. Y'all know how it is when it comes to election. You know, they have all the, you know, when if it's a white person running, they're gonna have that token black person. So here Her has like a token white person over there to like clap it up and agree with her, give her amen. Oh my God. Can y'all hear me? Oh, hopefully I'm in the bathtub and go out and duck my head up under the water with this headphone in my head. Okay, it's time to get out, honey. Okay, y'all, it's time to get out. Hold on. Sorry, this was a late night. I had to take a bath. Okay, I had to take a bath. Yeah, I have to take a bath. Sorry, guys. Gotta stay clean. But yeah, so back to the story. So she has this white guy over there that's supposed to be like this token white guy, that, you know, make everybody believe that she's a good person because, you know, his white voice, he's her spokesperson, her PR, you name it. It'll be times where he'll come out and jump into black people's business and decides to give us like solutions when this white man has no clue what it's like to be black. Okay? Have no clue. Oh, I understand, baby. You can never understand. You can never understand because the reason why I say white people they can't understand because they have privilege. They have that privilege. The privilege is their skin color. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Can y'all hear me? Oh, okay. Can y'all hear me? Oh, let me make sure I got everything. Ooh, that went bright real quick. We gotta make sure I cover up, honey. Let that bright real quick. Hey, y'all, look at that. Oh, wow. Y'all look, get in a towel and go in your bathroom and put that right up against you. Put your phone up against you and it turns blue. Okay? Look, magic, magic. What is that right there? Yes, ma'am. Okay, so y'all give me 1 second because we got some more backdoor secrets that we need to talk about. We got some more backdoor secrets that we need to talk about. Okay, so bear with me. Okay, hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm probably gonna have to switch out my I'm probably gonna have to switch out my whatchamacall. Okay, hold on. Yes. Okay, here. I'm gonna put in my other headbutt because I don't know if this one has water in it. So give me 1 second. You guys can hear me or not. Let me check this other device. All right, bear with me, guys. I'm coming back. Let me see. I gotta make sure you guys can hear me. So hold on. The official trailer for Outlander season 7 is here at Come on, ad. It's an ad going. Come on, ad. Season is coming your way. Y'all make sure y'all listen to those ads. Come on, ad. It's an ad going. Okay, y'all can hear me. Season is coming your way. So we good. Okay. Now I can drop my towel. Okay. Yes, honey. Yes. Whew. Mm. Okay. So y'all gotta excuse me. But I was gonna say, what was I saying? Okay, so hear her. Hear her has been lying all on these streets. And like I said, she has a token white boy over there that likes to confirm all her lies and you name it. But it's really sad how our people really be trying to take us down, to be honest. Acting like they're for the culture and they're not for the culture. It's like these people that be on here, they be going, calling the police for no damn reason. Like, they need to cut on their camera and let us really see how they're living at their houses. I feel like streaming, I feel like if YouTube was gonna do anything, they need to start making people come on camera. No more avatars. You gotta be on camera. And I bet you that'll calm down a lot of people. A lot of people will humble themselves. Hold on, y'all. Let me actually go put on some clothes right quick. I actually have to get some smoke, so give me 1 second. Keep Diana company. I need this. And right after this, guys, I'm gonna have to take care of my man. Okay. No, go back in there and lay down, mama. Go lay down. All right. All right, I'm back. Thank y'all for waiting for me. Whoo, Chad, I had to get my t-shirt and my panties. Okay, got my panties and my t-shirt. T-shirt and my panties on. I'm about to put my t-shirt and my panties on. Okay, put my t-shirt and my panties on. Yes. Mm, that felt so good. Let me put my panties on. Y'all want to see my panties? I'm gonna show you my panties. Mm, pretty panties, huh? Yes, girl. Gotta put my panties on. Oh, girl, I'm wearing panties. Get my panties on. Put them panties on. All right, let me see. Everybody in here just chilling. If you just chilling in here, you just came in here, I just put my panties on. I sure did. I'm wearing panties. Okay, so back into hear her. Well, it seems like hear her. I always had a little run in. It's not all the studs, but some studs they be feeling themselves too hard. And hear her is feeling himself too hard. Cause it's him hear him and him hear her. So hear him is her stud page, you know. She's kind of like hear her is kind of like a knockoff of Ben's, but except for she's bald head. Hmm. Oh yeah, y'all seen the pictures. Y'all have saw the pictures, and you know what? I don't know what y'all are doing out there, trying to come up against me or whatever, because my cable, I mean my internet line had got destroyed, so I'm without the the internet for right now. But I can come on from my phone. Hmm. But yeah, we're gonna mist it up a little bit. Make sure you guys are shopping and get your Queen Tulsa, mister. You want to do this before you go to bed too. Oh, I need some more water in it. Okay. And it goes off of water. Where's the water? Where's the water? Okay, there's the water. Yep, you just refill her. She's very simple and easy here. I want to put some more water in her. She's very simple and easy to use. Mhm. All right, and there she is. So you can always do this before you go to bed too. Mist yourself. Mhm. Baby, treat yourself today. Yes. So back into our story with Hear Her. She's a bulldagger. Bulldagging. Out there bulldagging. Hmm. Yep, and I'm just rambling right now because I'm waiting on my laundry to finish so everybody can have clean stuff for the week. Excuse me. Yeah, so everybody can have like clean clothes for the week, and I really need to be trying to figure out what I'm gonna cook for dinner tomorrow. But yeah, I'm just up tonight having me a, puff and a sip doing laundry. And also, I spoke to Nikki yesterday and I asked her, was you gonna get, the charges, reversed or whatever. And she said that she was. So I just really hope that this whole Jaguar situation just kind of blows over. Goomba goes his separate way. And I just wish that his peanut head would just stay up offline. Seriously, to be honest. And this man is up here just, I mean, he just out here like he just got out of prison doing the most. I mean, sacrificing himself. He don't know who is hooking up with him or, you know what I'm saying? Like who's reaching out to him for what ulterior motives. It could be there to get him. Because you know what I really wanted to do? I really wanted to do a humiliation against him. Let me see if I can find my heels. I'm going to tell you what I was going to do. I'm going to have to cut on the light right quick so I can make sure I find my heels. Because, baby, I'm going to be honest. If I was ever in the room with him, if I was ever in the room with him, I would definitely ask, I would want permission to do like a humiliation ritual against him. Let me find my little slides. Let me find my little slides. But I want to show you what I would do to him. Well, of course, I can't show you what I would do. But I want to show you this because I will put these on and I would go running all over him, like really just taking off like a hundred-yard dash, but with him just sitting right there on the ground and just imagine boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Look at that heel, baby. And then you got this whole little thing up under here. Oh, yeah. Trust me. And that's like, you know, for his situation, I would do that because it's like you need to understand that this is not okay. I just left the store. Where are my blunts? Oh my gosh, guys, we're gonna have to roll back out to the store. Oh no, we're not. Okay, good. But yeah, I would give him a humiliation. I really would. I would give him a humiliation stomp. See, I told people there's a method to my madness. People really thought that I was into that man. No. I wanted to like kick him in the middle. I mean, it's not much there, but hopefully kick it and it just really not work for real. But I don't even think that that will stop him because he would just probably want to eat somebody 24 hours a day. You know, the third leg isn't working, so you have to come up with an option. hmm But I'm gonna tell you one thing: that man is filthy and trifling, like just trifling. It just bothers me. It makes me feel a way on the inside. It's like you see this stuff on Lifetime, how a partner wants to get rid of another partner. But this woman said that he confessed to her that he would be okay with his wife going to glory so he can collect her life insurance policy. He's just a nut. He's a nut and he needs to just go ahead and transition. I mean, because really, he's not into women like that. He's not into women like that. Women are an easy way for him to manipulate. Oh, only thing I have to do is just tell them this. Oh, I just have to act like this. And, I can use my disability as a weapon, because then I can always break women down. See, it's the soft women that he goes after. It's the soft women. Because he met his wife in distress, if you really think about it. He liked soft women. He found her at her vulnerable place. hmm If y'all are in here, um, go ahead and get your beverage. If you put one in the air, get ready, get yours, because I'm twisting mine up right now. So, and then I'm gonna dim the lights, and then we'll have like an adult conversation. hmm I love coming on live and talking to y'all. It makes me feel really good. Half the time, child, this is like my therapy. Outside of my therapy. But one thing I learned about the streets of YouTube is, which I'm not going to be vulnerable with people like that, but you got to keep some stuff private. You got to keep some stuff private. But I can't wait until my crown comes in. Oh, excuse me. I can't wait until my crown comes in. Oh my goodness. Yes. I've been waiting for it, but really, I've been wanting to do a lot of things, but I was in like a depression. A lot of y'all don't know that I be having depression because, I don't think about my depression whenever I go live, because I'm not depressed. I'm actually in a happy space. But actually my depression has been getting a little bit better because I've just been doing the work, to be honest. I really been doing the work, um, and putting me first. So yeah, let's go ahead and dim the lights. Let's cut down the lights because I like to. Whenever I do, oh my God, y'all gonna see me my bottom half, but I'm not in front of the camera. But yeah, I like to smoke in little light as possible because it's just my vibe. It's just my vibe. So, um, the characters that are behind all of this, you know what? All of this started from Sean Davy Way, and see how he's nowhere to be found right now. Sean Davy Way started all this, and it started with that Legina. Everything was good before his sweet self invited Legina to do her big one. hmm This is where it all started from. Because Solar, I'm gonna say Solar wasn't a big issue because did it? He left, so he wasn't the issue. But you know what? They be like black men don't cheat. I know all black men don't cheat, but this dude right here, yeah, he's definitely. I don't know. Goomba will do a roach. Like if he could, he would do a roach. And this is my thing. With dudes like that are so interested in just hopping on to the next person, and he didn't even know this young lady, and he was on the phone talking about what he was gonna do to her, how he was gonna eat, and you know, did not one time did I hear him say, "Well, what's your status?" Or "Well, are we gonna go to the clinic together?" I feel like that's important when, what I'm saying, like you're gonna be intimate with somebody and stuff like that, y'all taking it to the next level, or talking about jumping in bed the first night. I think the first conversation should be, "What's your status?" You know, a lot of people they get all hot and bothered and let things get them, um, feeling good, feeling all that ecstasy and stuff, and then they forget about those things. And it only takes one time for anything. That's why it's always wrap it up. hmm Wrap it up. I lost family. One of my well, I ain't gonna say one of my. 'Cause I'm not gonna be specific, because I do have family watch, and I don't want them to feel like I'm pointing a family member out. But I've had family members go to glory, you know, because of those three words. And it's not even all about the three words. It's like it's other types of stuff that's out there that you will have to live with for the rest of your life. It's kind of like the song, Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls, but for men that, that just can't have one woman is a problem. That's a problem. And I know it's a phase that, guys go through, or women they mature uh earlier than males. It takes them a little bit longer. And especially the ones that, oh my goodness. The males, okay, I'm gonna say this out for right. I'm just gonna say this straight out. Some males, they do not clean themselves well. Like some men are just dirty. And whenever you have a man that's dirty and coming over to get up in you, he can throw off your pH balance. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and some of these guys, they are so dirty that they will pull out a one, pull their pants up, and be on to the next one. And guess what? The first thing she gonna do because she like him. Oh, let me put it in my mouth. And he hadn't even washed yet. Some guys are dirty like that. I remember back in my day, get on up and go do something about that. But yeah, some guys can just be very dirty. But then, you can't put it on all guys because some women, some ladies are, filthy. Some ladies are filthy too. But the reason why I guess I brought that up is because there was this story of this lady. She was it was her boyfriend, and so her and her boyfriend, are intimate, and come to find out, she finds out that her dad and her boyfriend are screwing. And long story short, they all, had some contracted something that they can't get rid of. And that just blew her. But, I just feel like when it comes to being intimate, people need to be honest. But then you have people out here that will get something and then they'll have a vengeance against the world. Why do y'all think those laws are in place? Like, if somebody has something and they give it to you and they didn't tell you, if they can go, they can go away in due time. It's true. But I feel like people don't take marriage serious. In this generation, this day and age, people aren't taking marriage serious. I mean, even the celebrities, didn't Kim Kardashian, she was married for like 30 days or something, or if that. Some people just be playing with marriage. And it's one thing to be a personality and you go to work and you're working, right? And work stays at work. It's a difference. Because I could come on here every day and flirt with everybody, but at the end of the day, when I close that laptop or when I log off my phone, that's exactly where it doesn't go it doesn't go nowhere else. I'm very friendly, but that's it's a limit. It's a limit. Oh, I guess I can tell y'all this story because I was gonna do it on members only, but I don't know what happened. Yeah, I needed a break. Okay, so that's what it was. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all about Cedric. So Cedric and we met, I wanna say 2015, 2016, somewhere up in there. But this is a time like when I was doing, the Triple X movies. And so I was just doing my thing and he reached out to me. And so, we was kicking it on the phone and he told me that he was locked up and I was like, okay. And he was like, yeah, I've been seeing you. I really like what I'm seeing. Um, are you in Tulsa? Or, do you be in Tulsa? I said, yeah, I'm from here. So he's like, I'm from there too. So he's like, yeah, I'm supposed to be getting out soon. So I'm like, okay, cool. So we just vibing, we just chilling over the phone. He'll call me every once in a while. And I was always curious about, where you met, you getting it on up in there. Because my thing is, what I'm saying, like, you like a particular, you like a particular type of girl, right? And it's like you get turned on. Okay, but you're getting turned on, so like who's around when you're getting turned on? So I have questions. I have questions, question. So he wants to tell me, oh, I ain't into that. I'm into T girls. I'm into to women. Y'all are women, so y'all are just unique. So, I'm like, okay, just steady chilling, steady chopping it up. And so, like I said, the conversation is good. And so, all the while that, I'm asking him these questions, so I'm making mental notes, okay? You say you don't mess with dudes and you only like girls and T girls, right? So dudes are out of the picture. So when it comes to like, a three-way, he said it would have to be another T girl. And I was like, well, I'm into guys. Like what I'm saying, I'm not into all that. I'm into men, like grown men. And so, of course he's like, oh, I'm all grown. Of course he was older than me. So when he finally gets out, he was on, I remember, he was actually in my old apartment. And so he sent me the address. And I was like, you got me? He was like, yeah, I got you. And so I went over and, we did our thing or whatever. I mean, I was you know how, like, I don't know, I was expecting more. It was like, it wasn't long at all. But I stopped thinking that that was a bad thing and I started using it as a compliment because it's like, okay, girl, you're not loose, you're not like all over the city. So, of course, you know, you know, that happens when you're tight. So, mind you, what I think he was staying with his girlfriend at the time. I guess she was at work. So we did it in the house, on the red sofa. hmm And so we had started hooking up, and I had invited my homeboy Anthony in. So I was like, what I'm saying? Like, I was, those were the days when I was single. I was just out there partying and I was really, really drinking. Oh my God, is that a June bug that got in here? So, that was like my party days, you know what I'm saying? Like my chill days. And so Anthony, I believe I had picked both of them up that night. And so we went back to the house and we kicked it or whatever. And like I said, remember, I took a mental note. He said it. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me put this June bug out of here. Okay. So like I said, he said that, he was only into T girls and, yada yada yada. So Anthony was there and baby, I made them both interact. I sure did. Because I knew he was lying to me. I was like, well, I want to have a three-way and, I want us all to get along and play. And so, yeah, we all got along and played. And so, like, pretty much after that, I looked at him different because It was like pretty much I had to convince you to do something that you really wanted to do anyway. Because he stayed, he didn't get up, he didn't walk away, he indulged and engaged in the moment. But that's why I was saying like the dudes about prison. And I have another friend. Actually, I have a friend in prison. I have a few friends in prison. Hi, DJ, my singing monsters. How are you? Yes, I have yeah, but child, when I tell you the stories like that they be telling, like one of my friends, I'm bad. No, this was like in my like this was when I was single, out there, just living it up, no kids, own apartment, job, my life back because my brother put a lot of things in my hair, so that's why. Oh wow. Dang. So listen, so the dude that I know from prison. Okay, so let's get back on Sid. Okay, so Sid, Sid would trick off on me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like when he come to see me, it's just like, I always taught the dudes how to treat me. Like, you coming to see me, don't come over here empty handed. Bring me a gift. Like if we're friends and we're hanging out, all my friends knew. You better bring her a gift, because if they didn't bring me a gift, oh, I'm going left. So I always required a gift from my friends. If you're coming over to see me, you bring a gift if you're coming to see somebody. Because okay, so me and said we was chilling, 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 and it was one time me and Sid had got into a fight. I had come to his apartment, and oh my god, so I had to leave some of this stuff out, but I had went to his house and I had caught him up on some stuff. I had caught him up on some stuff because he was like, "I'm only seeing you. Oh, you're the only one that I deal with." And anytime a man says that, girl, he lying. You know he lying. So, oh, and I just got a package. Um, so that happened. Me and him got into a fight, and I ended up leaving. And then let's see. One night I was at this particular bar, and there was this gay dude in there, and um, he was like, "Hey, I ain't seen you in a minute," yada yada yada. And so he started asking me questions. He was like, "Let's talk." I was like, "Okay." So we went outside. So he was like, "Do you know Sid?" I was like, "Sid who?" He was like, "Sid such and such, his last name." I was like, "Yeah, I know him." I was like, "That's my homeboy. We cool." He was like, "So have y'all ever messed around?" I was like, "Yeah, we messed around." I was like, "He's like one of my biggest fans." I said, "He used to watch my movies on." Okay, sorry. That was my cousin calling. Um, I thought it was an emergency, child. So, mhm. Okay, so where was I at, y'all? My cousin called me. All right, so where was I? Y'all gotta let me know where I was. Okay. Now we about the chief. Okay. You were at a fight, I think. Okay. So yeah, me and said we got into a fight. Oh no, okay, so me and said we had got into a fight. Now push forward. I was at this bar, and so this dude had came up to me. His name was Sir Derek. So Derek comes up, he's like, hey, I want to talk to you or whatever. Let's go out. So we went outside and he asked me, do I know Sid? I was like, yeah, I know Sid. And I told him, I was like, that's my fan. He's been my biggest fan. I said, I actually met him. He was in jail and he reached out to me because he saw some of my videos, on those sites. And I was just like, he was like, well, have y'all ever did something? I was like, yeah, he come over plenty of times. And so he had asked me, he was like, well, did he ever eat you out? And I was like, yeah, he did. And as a matter of fact, one night he came over and that's all he wanted to do. And so he was like, he told me that he don't even do that. So it was like it was more of a compare and contrast or whatever. So I'm like, okay, whatever, whatever. So then he was like, so did he ever give you money? I was like, yeah, he gave me money. I said, any dude that I ever dealt with, they my daddy taught me right. My daddy took care of house. He took care of his children. My bonus dad, my stepdad. He just, taught me how a man should treat a woman. And so Derek got very up. I didn't know that he was upset, but he was just asking me questions, and I was just, because I don't have anything to hide, and I'm not bagging down. I'm gonna stand on what the hell I'm on. And so Derek tells me that he was in a relationship with Sid, and was seeing that Sid had stayed with him, and he was helping Sid take care of his kids because Sid had about 4 or 5 kids, I think. I think it was I only know about 2. He could have had more. I'm just only saying 4 or 5 because it could be more out there. But, so Sid had kids, but I never got involved with his kids. I never did anything for his kids or anything like that because me and Sid, we weren't in a relationship like that. We were just, he was a friend and, it is what it is. And like I said, any of my dudes, like with my husband, when I first met him, I was like, well, this, that, and the third, I like gifts and stuff, and I really like money. He was like, well, I'm not giving you money. I'll get you what you want. And that's how he won me over because it was like, okay, like, let me, it's a long story. You don't like it? Girl, that's not even a child. I'm leaving some parts out. Hmm. Oh no, but I will tell you this. Okay, so our wrap set up. So Um, actually, Sid had passed. No, okay. So actually, rest in peace. Sid had passed away, and you know, how did he pass away? Oh, Sid had OD'd. Sid had OD'd, and I had OD'd before, and I had actually told him about my OD because I OD'd in 2012, and I was in Kennesaw Hospital, and I'm not gonna lie, like my OD was I meant for it to be an OD. Like I wasn't like I was trying to go to say, just to give you guys but yeah, so Sid passed away and I went to see his body and I took my little baby girl, Junie, with me and it was just like I had to go and pay my respects. You said I actually go to bed at 2:50, so can you go faster a little bit? Okay, so yeah, so that's pretty much it. I went to go see him off. I gave him a kiss on his forehead, and he didn't really. I mean, he looked like himself, but he didn't really look like himself, you know. But child, my other friend, and we are long-term friends. We are long-term friends. Like, we grew up, we went to school together. But child, I thought that man was straight, child. He told me that he was going to these parties in Atlanta Cause when I stayed in Atlanta, me and him was supposed to hook up, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I was in Marietta. I don't know where he was, but yeah, I was on the north side. The north side was like the fun side for me. So, yeah, me and him was supposed to hook up or whatever, but child, it seemed like when these dudes go to jail, like I don't know, like the dudes in jail, I guess they find themselves so many ways. They find God, they find their sexuality, they just find it all. Um, but I don't know, I'm just a person where guys feel comfortable talking to me. So I have a lot of friends, um, that I talk to that got into like cross dressing and stuff, but they didn't want to be judged. And so I'll always have people come to me, talking to me or telling me that they feel like they want to be their real selves, but they're afraid of their family judging them and, you know, finding that confidence. And like I told them, my confidence didn't come overnight. I had to work for this. Baby, I had to work for this. Like, it was a long time coming, but baby, when I tell you, when you got it, you got it. When you got it, you got it. But what else? Okay, so my friend that's in there in the slammer, he actually is intimate with white boys. He's a black dude. Like, he's a street dude. Let's just say that. But he's dealing with white dudes. He call him another thing, but he deal with white dudes up in there. And I just told him, I'm just like, dude, like, be yourself. Be yourself, because I'm my homie's support. Like, I don't care how my people rock. Like, as long as you're not hurting nobody, messing with no kids or the elderly, I say rock out with your cock out. Just do things respectfully. Long as you're not out here being a menace to society, live your best life. And like I told him, if you have to travel to another state, what I'm saying, to go out or do whatever to be yourself, if that's what works for you, do that, and just not have your family in your business. Because, a lot of times that stuff can be reversed on you and your family. Maybe they'll go left, they'll try to use it against you, they'll try to embarrass you, or, what I'm saying, stuff like that. So if you're not comfortable, I would say go to another state, what I'm saying? If you want to go out and be yourself, pack you a bag, figure out where you want to go, figure out a club, get you a hotel that's nearby. So like if you decide to drink, okay, just get you an Uber and it'll be cheap for you to, you know, migrate back to your spot. But yeah, I say just do it safe, you know, and don't compare your transition to the next person's, because everybody has a different transition. Like when you are transitioning, you don't be, oh, I want that look. Be your authentic self. Go through the process. Let your hormones do what they got to do for you. See, with me, I never wanted to get my body done. The only thing I wanted was top enhancement. And I was gonna go for the Pamela Anderson look, but then I'm just like, no, because those are like too huge. I like something, like my ideal was I just want to be perky. If I don't want to put on a bra to run down to the market, I don't want to do that. And hey, that's that. Yeah, but I didn't want to be all this big Amazon or something like that. Excuse me. Hmm. Absolutely. So yeah, I just got breast augmentation and that's all. But would I go back? If I was to go back under the knife again, what would I do? I wouldn't do nothing. I wouldn't want to go back under. If I was to go up under, it would be to swap them out. That's it. But then, I am going to start working out on here. My internet line was taken down because we had a storm here and it took my internet out. So as soon as my laptop and stuff is, um, because I like to work off my laptop. My phone is cool, but on my laptop, it's like I can do my StreamYard, I can do this, I can do that. But like when I'm using my phone, I just hit YouTube and go live, and it doesn't have like the same settings. Like if I wanted to bring up videos or like pictures and stuff, I couldn't do that on here. But yeah, I don't know. Like a lot of my exes, all of my exes, they they miss the crap out of me because I was very good to them. I was a good woman just in general. I had my shortcomings, but at the end of the day, I was all about love. And I know like one of my exes, he was a Marine, he had PTSD. And one thing I can say is that man, I mean, the only thing that was, I mean, he was from Chicago. And one thing I can say about the Chicago guys, they know how to treat you. Like, I love me a Chicago guy. Like, we go out to dinner. I mean, and I was older than him. Okay, so I met him when he was 20, and his birthday was like right around the corner. So we spent his 21st birthday with him. Well, so for his 21st birthday, y'all want me to tell you what I did for my boo? So for his 21st birthday, I got us a room at the Hard Rock Casino Hotel in Catoosa. That's probably like 20 minutes away from me now. But at the time, it was probably like 30 minutes. But I got us a room. Well, actually, I got us a suite, got us room service, and oh my goodness, it was like the shower. It was like you could see right into it, and then you had the shower from above. Well, it was like it was a shower head from above, and it just dropped down. Oh my gosh, we wore that room out, baby. We wore that room out, and that was his 21st birthday. And child, he was on FaceTime like the next day because we were going to the pool. And the pool, you can buy your drinks and stuff down there. And of course, he had just turned 21. So, but he was already drinking and buying drinks before that because at the club that we was at, um, he was there. Oh, let me show you. I still got these boots. I'm gonna show y'all what boots I met him in. I had on these boots, and actually, where are they? I had on like these lime green boots, and they came all the way up. Where's that? I don't know where they are. I'm gonna have to look for them. But I had on these lime green boots, and it was like I was just standing like with my good girlfriend at the time. I was just standing right there with her, and then all of a sudden, I just look over and I just see, you know how you feel somebody like watching you, staring at you. So I felt his eyes, and so I just happened to look, and then I saw him looking at me, and then I looked away, and then he was still looking, and child, before you know it, like he ended up coming over, and we had got to talking. He was like, "Hey, what's up?" And so, give me a second. I'm calling somebody, or somebody's calling me. Okay. Um. So he ended up coming over, and I had passed him my phone, or I had gave him my number, and told him to call me, and I did it like so slick because child, it'd be a lot. You know what I'm saying? People will see you talking to somebody in the club, and shoot, they drink may have kicked in, and damn, he looking good to them, and now they want a piece. So I always move like, you know what I'm saying, low key when I was out there like that. So we didn't hook up that night. We hooked up the next night, and I told him over the phone, and he said that he was okay with it. So I got his number in public, didn't call him that night, but the next night we did talk. And I was honest, open, vulnerable, say, hey, this is what's up. Are you cool with it? He said he never done anything like that, but he's good. Like, I'm good with it. Like, come on. So I was like, I want to go walk. I was like, can I come and get you and we can go to the park? He's like, what do you want to do? I was like, I want to walk around the park. Child, please. We ended up back at my house. And child, oh my goodness. He had everything. He was like 6'2", brown skin. I mean, body, arms. Oh, the third leg was everything. I remember one night we took a ecstasy, and girl, we did it from the night to the morning. Like night, like all night. And I was just, oh yeah. It was just, oh my God, he had me in such an ecstasy. But we were at it all night, and oh my, I turned him out that night because he had never had his salad toss, or so he say. Baby, I was like, well, let me, get on my knees and do what I gotta do. And child, please, something in me said, just go ahead, and some said, girl, go for it. And girl, I went on them balls to that gooch, and then I did that, and child, he went crazy. Oh, he went crazy. Oh, he loved it. Oh, baby, he loved it, girl. He started moving his body. I'm like, okay. So, you know, so that's really where it started. And then it's like, I don't know. It was the way he did me. Like, it was the way he did me. He would make it talk. I'd be like, baby, make it pussy talk. Or he would make it talk, honey. He would do it all. I mean, it was just a way that he did me. And I would try to run because I was smaller than him. I'm only like 5'6", 5'7". Um, and so yeah, it's like I'm a small girl. I'm 152 pounds. And so just imagine, so he could pick me up, he could, whatever, whatever. But yeah, um, and he actually knew that I did porn or whatever. So, I believe I did a shoot while I was with him. Hey, Norris, Tony, how are you? Yeah, I did a shoot with him, but one thing about him, he was very jealous. Like, I didn't, but oh, this is another thing about us. It was like the celebrity really went to the roof for me. Like in my town, when I used to be out and stuff, like I would have these promoters. I call them the hate team promoters because these group of guys, and they were supposed to be straight. Like any dude checking me out, they're running, getting in the dude's ears, saying little things. And the reason why I say that they were a promo team is because when they thought that they were telling something, trying to embarrass me, they were, you know, after hearing that, you want to know who this person is. So they were They were just helping me out, you know, they were helping me out because they were telling people, they were telling the guys, and then I had it was this one time. This is what when I say when keeping it real goes wrong. Okay, so it was me and my cousin Vina. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna put her name out there. It was me and my cousin Vina. We was she's way older than me, and we were at the club. And every time she goes out, she always has to hike her boobs up. She's one of those. So we're out, and then we go to what used to be an old swingers place, but it's like a regular bar now. So we're in there, we're chilling, but everybody knows that that's what it used to be. So the people that know that it used to be, you know what I'm saying, they still come near and be down with the situation. And then actually I met the guy that had the swinger. So we'll get into that story another day. But so we're there, we're chilling, and so there's a guy there, he acknowledges me and he says that he's interested and what I'm saying, he lets me know that he knows what's up. So me and him chilling, we kicking it. He buys me a drink. And me, if I'm out, okay, what could you buy my if I'm with my girls, okay, we all need drinks. You buy me when I'm with my girls. So he bought her a drink or whatever. Long story short, she gonna ask me, oh, did he know? And I was like, yeah, girl, he know. And so long story short, she was messy. She was so underhanded. She gonna go up there. She got his number. And girl, him and her's talking, and he wants to reach out to me after the fact that, I'm saying, whatever, whatever, with her. And I'm like, no, because I found out, they were talking because she told me. And, of course I had addressed him and he was like, oh yeah, well, what I'm saying. I was like, well, y'all can keep that. I'm good because I don't need nobody sitting up here trying to go after what what I'm saying, what I have going on. Like, no. If I'm in a group and I'm talking to a guy and somebody in that group decides to go after that guy, baby, you can have him. Mm-mm. No. You can have him because you're saving me some time. Because he let me know how he moved and you let me know how you move. So you're out of my circle and you can have him. And it was simple as that. I never fight over a man. It's so many out there, you know. And the best revenge is just going to get your hair done, going to get you a nice outfit. And I'm a shoe girl, baby. Please, I'll go and buy me some heels and me an outfit, get done up, and then I'm back on the prowl. Before I could get into the club, guys are saying what's up, you know. But I always carry my own money because I don't need I never needed a man for anything. When I got with my husband, I had three jobs. I was a supervisor, and then I had two other jobs. Uh huh. But Deb Anthony told me that she told me to, you know, because when I met her, I was pretty much homeless. I didn't have no, well, no, I can't say that I was homeless. I was sitting in a hotel, so I was not homeless. I had a roof over my head. But yeah, when I met Deb Anthony, with me and my group, the Trans Entertainment, she gave me some valuable knowledge. And baby, when I tell you, that was just like inspiration. Because I used to take like a lot of road trips. Road trips are so relaxing. You get to see different things. When you stop, you can do, get the souvenirs and stuff. But the overall experience is just seeing different things, different cities, areas. It'd be the scenery for me. And then like Florida was like Florida was cool for me. Florida was cool for me. I enjoyed Jacksonville and Fort Lauderdale. I've never been to Miami though, or Orlando. hmm But yeah, I took me a bath. Oh, I feel good. Tomorrow's. Oh, happy Mother's Day! If there's any mothers in the chat, happy Mother's Day. And gentlemen, let your mothers and your wives and your cousins know happy Mother's Day. Um, really, for Mother's Day, only thing I want is just to have my family. I just want to be pampered all day. Like when I wake up, I want breakfast, of course. And then I've got I ordered some like this nail kit because I'm about to start learning how to do nails. So I'm gonna teach myself and then I'm gonna teach my girls how to do nails and eventually open up a nail salon. Or actually not even open up a nail salon. I could do it like yeah, I would want like an office space because I wouldn't want people coming to my house. Um, but yeah, and then the cultural people time, I still gotta get a battery for that buzzer because I want to play that game with content creators. And this is what I was thinking, like get some people from the beef sector, get some people from this sector, and like do that game and kind of people be on teams just to make it fun, for the creators. I'm sorry to get sleepy. Yes, I am. But I want to get ready. I want to get ready for my husband. I got my drink in my cup. Okay, and I got my girl. I'm about to get ready. hmm Baby, I'm a baby. Turn to the side. Daddy, go to work. Go to work on me right now for Mother's Day. Yeah, I'm gonna need me an early morning encounter for Mother's Day. Okay, and that's what it is. And I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I might just go in there and surprise him with some hair. Good morning. Good morning, Daddy. Good morning, Papa. Yeah. So, do y'all like late night stories? Because I have more late night stories. What do we do on Mother's Day? Well, you can call up your family members and wish them a Mother's Day. You could get a card, go deliver it to family. Um, pretty much call your family, attend dinner, um, or if you're out in public, you can wish women happy Mother's Day. Um, you can hold a door. You can show an act of kindness. You could pray with a mother. If you see a mother out, um, and you have a few dollars on you, and she's in line purchasing something, we don't actually celebrate Mother's Day. Really celebrate Happy New Year's. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, you can just show an act of kindness, an act of kindness, and that goes a long way. Like an act of kindness can be a little. It can be at times it's worth more than money. Hmm. Or complimenting the lady tomorrow. You know, Mother's Day. Hello, ma'am. You look very nice there. Or hello, ma'am. Um, Praying for you that the Lord does something magnificent in your life. So yeah. But if you don't celebrate it, I don't want to push that up on you. Absolutely. Oh, honey, your questions are making me sleepy. Well, listen, it was nice having an audience here to just listen. I wish you guys would kindly hit the like button for Mother's Day. We have 10 million people in here, 4 likes, 4 million likes. Yeah, I hope you guys like the ambience of what I offer. Yeah, I'm starting to get sleepy. I must go in here and cuddle up. Oh, it's 4:23. Yeah. What? Easy. Mm, mm, mm. Really need to talk about it in Spanish times a little bit now. Good night. All right, honey. I'm gonna head out of here. Hope you guys have a prosperous night. And once again, for the mothers, happy Mother's Day. If you're a fur baby mother, happy Mother's Day. And to Tiffany Pollard, happy Mother's Day because she's a fur baby mama. And I know her baby went to glory. Um, and happy Heavenly Mother's Day to the women that we've lost. Bye bye. You want me to read a story? Okay, next time I'll read a book. Next time I'll come on late at night and just read books. I do like an ASMR. All right, guys. Well, have a good night. I'll catch you on the next live.